And of course, we have team coverage this morning breaking down when it could hit our area and how counties are preparing. Let's first check in with WPTV First Alert meteorologist Steve Villanueva. And of course, Katya, will get to you in a moment too. Steve.
All right, well, here's the deal. This is one of our computer models. This is Vipercast. Vipercast is showing that as the day wears on, we're going to start to see more and more in the way of rainfall here in South Florida. And in fact, the rain is going to be quite intense. Now, this particular computer model is taking the storm system, the center of it, closer to Vero Beach, but the official track is taking it closer to Stewart, of course, according to the National Hurricane Center. But there's still some wiggle room. It could still come in closer to the Palm Beaches or maybe up towards Vero Beach. But notice how intense the rainfall is going to be as we head into tonight. As the storm is coming on in, a couple of things. First and foremost, we could have some isolated tornadoes, wind gusts easily over 74 miles per hour. Those are hurricane force winds. And as the storm is coming ashore, that is the really intense part of that storm system. It's the band that is leading the eye wall. So that's going to come in into the Treasure Coast around midnight tonight. So that will be the worst of it. But as we head into tomorrow, the storm is starting to push up towards the north, and the sky's already starting to clear around 9 in the morning. And as we head into the afternoon hours and into Friday, we're going to see much improved weather. It'll still be breezy on the backside of the storm system, but the winds won't be as intense as today and tonight. Today, the winds, generally tropical storm force winds anywhere from 40 to 60 miles an hour. But then notice, here comes the center of the storm system. And as we head into tonight, we could be dealing with wind gusts of over 74 miles an hour, at least briefly across parts of the Treasure Coast, closer to, we'll say, Martin County and St. Lucie County. And then by Thursday afternoon, after lunchtime, the strongest winds are pushing towards the north, and we're starting to see our wind gusts drop down to about 20 to 30 miles per hour or so. But since the Treasure Coast will be closer to the center of the storm system, that's where the bulk of the rainfall will be. Isolated amounts up to about 8 inches. But for the most part, we're looking for about 3 to 6 inches of rain along the Treasure Coast, 2 to 4 inches into the Palm Beaches. With more on the newest and latest data on Nicole, let's toss it over to Katya.
All right, we just got a new track update. I know I just showed you. I just want to dive a little bit deeper here as we take a look at the satellite picture with Tropical Storm Nicole. Winds are currently at 70 miles per hour. That has not changed. It's moving west at 12 miles per hour. Center moving over the Abaco Island right now. It's about 175 miles sitting off ashore. Lots of convection with this system. These brighter colors you see popping up on the screen here, that's a look at those thunderstorm cloud tops. The brighter the colors, the stronger the thunderstorm. So this storm will actually strengthen as we head into the next few hours here. Could even become a Category 1 hurricane sometime this afternoon as it moves over Grand Bahama. It's expected to make landfall as a Category 1 hurricane somewhere in our viewing area, anywhere from Boynton Beach up into Sebastian. As Steve was just talking about, some of the models showing a path towards Stewart, Jupiter. Still a couple of outliers, though, that want to take the system a little bit more to the north. But don't get too hung up on that, because even though the center might make landfall in Stewart, Jupiter, tropical storm force winds extend over 450 miles from the center. So everyone across our viewing area will be feeling those impacts. And then it will start to move towards Okeechobee County early tomorrow morning, a tropical storm with winds up to 65 miles per hour, moving towards Tampa as we head into tomorrow afternoon, and then moving up towards the mid-Atlantic states as we head into the weekend. So today's forecast looks like this. Gusty winds. It's going to be rainy at times. It's not going to be widespread rainfall. It's going to be kind of on and off. And we're going to be dealing with the potential for more coastal flooding. In fact, we're getting reports of coastal flooding up around the Boynton Beach area. Here's a look at those sustained winds up to 15 to 25 miles per hour. Hopefully you brought in that lawn furniture. If you haven't done so, now is your time to do it, because as we head into this evening, those winds will get even stronger as Nicole moves onshore. And we're also going to be dealing with a threat for storm surge as well.